What's good, YouTube? It's the Base God and Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on Team Black Rainbow's channel, coming at you guys with part 4 of my September 2012 Banlist prediction. Um, I'm supposed to be uploading a duel soon. That's from Friday. I know it's Wednesday already, but I want to finish this series out as soon as possible because now there are these leaked ban lists. If you haven't checked them out. There's one on Mega Capital G's channel. There's one also on VexGiz4666's channel. And two different quote unquote leaked ban lists. They look credible at some, like, kind of credible, but like we all know, if you want to see the real ban list, you gotta wait until they change this one. The actual Yu-Gi-Oh website. And I'd usually show you guys the cards that are unlimited, but basically if you don't see the card on here, then you could pretty much run 3 of them. And the only card that they can show right now is called the Haunted because it was semi-limited and it isn't now. So as for the ban list, the way to check it out, you could just go to Shriek. Shriek is probably the most reliable source. As you can see, the ban list for March last format came out on Tuesday 21st, and they've just been really good and reliable. And if you guys really want to know when the real ban list comes out, probably just keep checking Shriek or subscribe to the bigger YouTubers because they will probably have the info. And also, if you guys are bored and have a good spare 30 seconds, you guys, oh god, that's the first card, but you guys should play this game. It's really fun. It's like, because it's like the Olympics, I guess, and you can just, shoot and, like, play. As you can see, I'm, like, really garbage. But yeah, just go on Google, Google's not paying me to say this or anything, but, it's fun. And if you could beat my high score, I'll give you, like, $1. I'm just kidding about the dollar, but, yeah, so, this is fun times right here, guys, you know how we do out here. But yeah, let's get it started. The first card I want to talk about was the card you just saw, and that is Marshmallow. I honestly feel like this card isn't as good as it is, because stalling in this day and age isn't as good as it used to be, and I really feel like this card was very inferior to Spear Reaper, because Spear Reaper can potentially discard a card from your opponent's hand, while all this card does is burn 1,000. And since Spear Reaper is unlimited, I don't see why Marshmallow can't be unlimited either. And also, this card doesn't even see play, and I just don't believe it should be at 2. Because, like I said, it's inferior to Spear Reaper, and there are also other cards that are better than this for stall, like Arcana Force the Fool. And yeah, that's why I think this card should be unlimited and put it back at 3. Second card I want to talk about is Primal Seed. This card was only at 1 because BLS was brought back to 1, and now that I have BLS banned, there's no reason for this card to even be on this list, because neither BLS Envoy of the Beginning or CD Envoy of the End are, like, playable unless you're playing traditional, and that's really all I can say. I mean, there's no reason to ban or limit this card because there's no way to even resolve it. Third card I want to talk about is Swords of Revealing Light. Really slow card, great install and burn decks, I guess, but no one really plays this card. You have triple MSC Dust Tornadoes and Breaker, and you have a bunch of stuff that can just destroy this. And it didn't see any play at 2, so it wouldn't hurt to have it at 3. That's pretty much going to be my reasoning for most of these cards. Like, if they didn't get seen any play at 2, why would they get, like, played at 3? And honestly, True Nade is gone. This card can come back to 3. And because with True Nade, you could activate it, wait 2 turns, True Nade it back to hand, activate it again. But that's not the case because True Nade is now banned. And just, there's better stall cards than this. Yeah, we have 1 day apiece, and infinite times better than this card. And the fourth card I want to talk about is Magical Stone Excavation. This card is such a minus unless you're playing Fableds and you really want to get that card destruction back, because Fableds can get their effects when they're discarded regardless of cost or anything. But honestly, this card has not been seen since I want to say Magical Explosion, FTK, and you look, no one plays that deck anymore because I think it's limited or semi-limited. Let's check. I think Magical Explosion, it's limited. Yeah. So you guys see that right there. And there used to be an OTK with double Magical Explosion. I believe it was like inflict 200 or 300 damage for every spell card in your graveyard, and you'd be able to like burn them or something. I don't know. There used to be like an OTK with it, and with that OTK gone, I don't know why this card should never even be on the ban list. It's unlimited, so I know it's real. Plus, no one plays it. Like, again, didn't see any play at 2. Pretty sure it's not going to see any play at 3. And last card D, I want to talk about is Mind Crush. This card was put back to 2, I believe, either last format or 2 formats ago. I think it was 2012 March. Let me check. Just so I'm not. Yeah, it was September 2011 when it was put to 2. It was seen mainly in Dark Worlds, and people thought Mind Crush was going to be this awesome card because, oh, everyone's adding with Pot of Duality and this and that and that. But honestly, a month after this card was put to 2, it rarely saw any play. The last time I ever saw this in a competitive deck was Michael Balan when he won Long Beach with Dark Worlds, and, well, there's a reason why he'd run this. It's like a double-edged sword technique. Or a double-edged sword. I don't know why I did the technique. Because if you Mind Crush something under the hand, they lose the card. If you call it wrong and you have a handful of Dark Worlds, you can discard it and get its effect off. So I just think that Mind Crush at 3 wouldn't be too bad unless you're playing Dark Worlds, but sometimes that would force you to like set your whole hand if you're the heavy, if you're everything. Yeah. Because the only real deck that plays this is Dark World, and it could be a good side card, but you know, no one sides it. There's a different meta every format, every ban list, every set actually, and I just really think my crush can come back to 3. And yeah, so like I said, you guys want to check out the ban list. If you hear about a rumored ban list, a leaked ban list, and you want to know if it's real or not, check Shriek, because Shriek will always most likely have the realest ban list. I know last format there was kind of like a controversial because they put up a ban list and then all of these rumors that it was fake, but then it ended up being the real one. And it was kind of mind-blowing because we had regionals on a Saturday, and that was when the quote-unquote fake ban list was talked about. So everyone was like, oh, dumping glow bulbs. And then they withdrew the ban list, and people were getting like, oh, I got fucked over. Well, oops, don't mind my cursing, but yeah, people were so sad because they traded away the glow bulbs. But then in the end, you know, it was actually banned. And that's how it goes. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and look forward to a duel either later on today or tomorrow. Depends on if I'm out and about. And yeah, so remember, go Google and play this game. Cause oh god, because this game is fun. But yeah, base god, you getting them out. Bye.